loud in my ears. My little doggy's freaking out. Do you think I got much work done yesterday? Not really. Not really. I have faith in myself, and we're going to talk about what happens when you're jolted out of your creative flow, when the day is not going as you wanted it to. We're going to say, like, let's chat about how we can move through that. If you are here and your thumbs, that is so rough, VIP. Yeah, it took me a minute to get back into my energy. Let's just put it that way. If you are here and your thumbs are available, could you just smash the like button a few times for me? So that way we can tell TikTok and let Eileen know that we're live, we're here, we're in action, and bringing people into our chat that need to hear this information today. Because I'm going to be sharing with you a super amazing trick on how to get things done faster, easier, more efficient, get the best parking spot, bend time. Yeah, I said it, make it go faster. Make it go faster, slow it down so you can get your things done. And this channeling came through to me this morning. I was literally just brushing my hair because I was like, well, I don't want to go on live. I at least need to brush my hair before I wake up or after I wake up in the morning. And I was brushing my hair in the bathroom and I was thinking, what am I going to talk about today? I have no script. I've been very busy, focused, laser focused in on finishing the channeled messages for September, working with my friends inside of the Cosmic Collective and finishing all the astrology reports. By the way, Lala, if you're here, your report is on its way to you this morning. And Deanna, Deanna, I'm like this far away from finishing yours. I need to proofread it and send it to you. And Ms. Dre's is hopefully going to be done by Friday evening. I have been oscillating so much between, I have so much on my mind. I'm almost bringing myself into analysis paralysis, which I know is like so ridiculous. I know it's so ridiculous, but even I experience those feelings once in a while. And I have been putting myself into analysis paralysis. I keep saying, I know that I can get everything done by Friday night. And then I keep thinking about all the things that I have to accomplish. And I'm like, I just know myself and I just don't think I can. And then my guides are saying, yes, you can. And I'm like, but how? But yes, you can, but how? And I'm going back and forth. And then it's like, nothing gets accomplished. So let's talk about that because I feel like I'm probably not the only one that experiences it. Okay, let me get caught up with the comments. VIP says, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's so frustrating and annoying. It's such a harsh noise. Yeah, we sat outside for as long as I could, but it's very hot where I live. So we sat outside for a while and then I moved all of my equipment to the kitchen or kind of like our dining space where there is less of any of those noises, like none of the alarms. And my little doggy, the chair is rather wide, so she sat next to me and snuggled and it was okay. But yeah, it was just like a total jolt in my energy, right? A total jolt in energy. Hello, Melly in the house. Good morning, my friend. Good morning. Haley says, I'm going through this right now too. Well, perfect, Haley. Let's chat about it because holy cow, it was for real. So serious. Let me close the blinds just a little bit, guys. All right. All right. So first and foremost, when I was combing my hair, brushing my hair this morning, I was thinking, hello, Allie. Welcome to the chat, my friend. I was thinking, we're for sure woo-wang today, so I'm asking first right away for some collaboration from all of you in the chat around just helping with the conversation, dropping in your comments, your ideas, your curiosities, anything like that. But the main topics will be how to really ground and center the energy when you're in such an oscillation between trying to hold the faith that you're going to accomplish whatever versus those intrusive ego thoughts that say, but how are you going to do that? Right? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about using your angels for support and guidance and help and assistance. And really quickly, love the robe. Is it Masoni? You got it. Deidre, I think is how you say your name. Yes, it is Masoni. Thank you for the compliment. And really quickly, for those inside of the Cosmic Collective, the group energy healing is posted. The replay is in the course. So go on in and catch that replay again, especially for those of you that are moving into this next level, being the tree in the next frequency. If you're ready to click that submit button, click that post button, whatever it is, go back into that energy healing maybe in a couple of days from now or a week from now. Not today, right? Allow the energy to integrate first and see how it feels for you. And then maybe next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, go in if you need to. But I believe that you are so powerful and strong now that you can just step into this new frequency, releasing whatever fear you're holding on to. Reminder that the spiritual chat is also tomorrow at 10 a.m. So right after this call tomorrow at 10 a.m., we're going to spiritual chat. So bring your questions, comments, concerns. And thank you for the follow, Deidre. And if you have questions about the you need to post or want answered in the spiritual chat recording, I will put a post in the community tab that says drop your questions here if you can't make it live. Okay, so you'll always get your questions answered, assuming you go into the community and write them out. All right, those are the quick announcements I have. Keep an eye out for those of you that are here and want to join a manifesting club. Doors reopen September 1st. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's begin with the oscillating thoughts. The thoughts that say, first and foremost, you guys, I made a pact with God, Source, Universe, Creator that says, God, Source, Universe, Creator, I'm ready to go to the new frequency. I know I just switched frequencies, but I feel really good in this one. I don't feel like I have questions about anything. I don't have any fears. My limiting beliefs have seemingly disappeared, which is super powerful. And not seemingly, right? I've done a lot of inner work. But I asked God, Source, Universe, Creator, I said, will you, if I can finish all of my work by Friday night, I don't want to carry my laptop with me to Michigan. I'm absolutely not taking it to Europe. Anything that happens between, the time I get to Europe on the 26th and the time I come home on the 2nd or 3rd or whatever date it is, or the 25th and the 3rd or 2nd can wait. So I don't want to bring my laptop. I don't want to lug it around the airport, none of that. So I said, God, Source, Universe, Creator, if I finish all the work that I have lined up that I desire to finish by Friday, will you send me into the next frequency? And we made a deal. We made a deal, and I was like, oh, maybe you're being a little bit too assertive, Lindsay, because that was a pretty big ask physically on this physical plane. But energetically, I know I can do it. I know I can do it. Now, yesterday put a little bit of a damper, a little bit of a rain on my parade. Why? Well, for 2.5 hours yesterday, the fire alarm was blaring in my house on and off every couple of minutes. And when the men came in to check my alarm, I told them it was working fine. And I asked them, when will this be finished? And they said it will be finished today in the next half an hour. We're going really fast. And we thought it would be better to turn it on and off rather than leaving it on the whole time. I was like, if you left my fire alarm on for 2.5 hours, Lindsay is very nice, but Lindsay is also good at setting boundaries. And I would have had, hello, Zen, welcome to the chat. I would have had a bit of an issue, and I would have raised that issue because even the email that they sent was a little bit subtle compared to what it actually occurred, right? And then they said, and by the way, we're not finishing your complex, your building today. We're going to come back tomorrow morning. And I was like, why? Just finish it. Like, why are you coming back? So I'll be tortured again at some point today, but at least I know what to expect, right? At least I know what to expect. So I'm basically losing about 3 hours or more, I would say, of really focused, concentrated energy to put into my desires. So then what do I do? What do I do? Because basically I had myself planned up until the very last moment on a Friday night where I could shut my laptop down and say, the report has been sent, life is good. Saturday morning, we're leaving early for the airport. So this is what I've told myself. I was brushing my hair, looking in the mirror as I do. And I was asking my higher self, I was like, what do I do? What am I talking about today? How am I going to get this all done? How am I going to honor all of my clients? How am I going to honor my, this is me brushing my hair, by the way. Actually, I start down here. How am I going to honor, how am I going to honor my deal with God, Source, Universe, Creator? I made a pact. And my guides reminded me of something that I've forgotten. Something I learned at the very beginning of my spiritual journey back in, 2020. It wasn't 2019 when I woke up, but it was really close after that. They said, why don't you ask your angels for help? You could teach the people on TikTok Live and YouTube Live today about asking their angels for help. And you know that your angels will bend time for you. Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. Your angels will bend. Good morning. Mallory is on the wave. I forgot to ask who's on the wave. I didn't even say my good morning. Let's back up. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, TikTok. You are watching live with LWL Lindsay with Love. And today is Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. Who is on the wave? It sounds like Mallory's on the wave. VIP came in hot with her disco ball. I know she's on the wave. I'm assuming, Allie, you're still on the wave too. You guys, what the heck? I'm telling you, Bex is in the house. I'm telling you, I'm just like, let's ground our energy really quickly. Sometimes you just got to take a breath in the moment, right? All right, back to it. Good morning. Started the day with a mile walk. Bex, go on. Bex, if you want to give us an update on your health and what we've been manifesting for you, I'd love to see it in the chat. But if you want to keep it private, please, by all means, keep it private, okay? It's not our business, but I'm rooting you on always. Butterfly is in the house. Good morning, Butterfly. Thank you for sharing the live. Morning, Sister Ginger. Good morning, Nurse Rose. I love that. Ginger's in the house. I love it. Okay, so my guides basically said, teach them about the most benevolent outcome. Teach them about working with their angels. We talk about this. We've talked about this before. It's not really a new concept. I don't know if I've given it to you in this way. And I'm going to absolutely do it for the next 2 days. And if I remember correctly, and always, I'll be doing it every single day because, hello, why not make our lives easier than harder, right? So the concept is this. Once again, your guides and your angels, your higher self, they all want to connect with you. They all want a relationship with you. Beck says, I'm down 16 pounds and I'm doing well at being processed food free and mostly sugar free. Yes, Bex. Everybody give Bex a hand. Give her some claps in the comments, some encouragement. Bex is in the Manifesting Club and we've been manifesting health and diet and exercise for Bex. And she is taking the action in the physical world and doing the dang thing. And you've been getting outside more. Go on, Bex. Go on. I love that. Go on. Yay. Yay. Catherine's in the house. Good morning, Catherine. I missed you. I didn't see you coming in. Good morning. So this is a concept I learned by somebody named Tom Moore, and he wrote the book called The Gentle Way. Now, it's a very easy read. You can go buy the book. Zen, yes, I am sending you high vibrational energy and trusting that all will work out in your favor, recognizing that the universe is always working out for us in our favor, and the challenges that we are experiencing in our lifetime are meant as lessons and catalysts for our soul to evolve and grow. So yes, I'm sending you high vibrational energy. Go on, Bax. VIPE says, look at you. That's so exciting. Thank you for the follow, America Glenn. Welcome to the chat. I'm always getting restrictions. Like, I literally don't get it. TikTok's always trying to listen, TikTok, you're not going to bring me down. You're not going to dim my light. Okay. I'm going to say what I want to say. All right. America is your soul sister. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining us. Soul sisters in the house. Bex is saying thank you to everybody. You're welcome, Bex. You got this. Keep going. Keep going. The best part is when you start to see it materialize, right? Your hard work and all of your effort is coming to life. That's the part where it's like, yes, now I'm going to keep going because why not? You guys are the best. So are you, Bex. So are you. You're doing it for yourself, right? So amazing. So I'm not going to say again who this is by because maybe that's why TikTok just gave me some restriction or whatever. So now they're not pushing out my live. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not the boss of TikTok. All right. Let me take a sip of coffee. Likewise to you, Zen. Have a great day. So what he says in the book is that you can work with your angels and your guides, but remember, it is up to you to have the connection, to make the first move. To make the first move, it's up to you to wink or smile, say hello, whatever it is, right? Are you still drinking the mushroom coffee and how's that going? Yes, I'm sort of still drinking that mushroom coffee, but I've switched over. It's not the same one. I'm drinking one that's like a pod. That coffee I felt like was too light for me. Not too light, but I don't know. We'll talk about that in a second. I don't really have an exact an exact thing. To me, it was kind of just like to put the instant coffee. I'm not an instant coffee person. So after a while, I was getting kind of annoyed that I stirred the coffee in and da 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 da. But anyway, all right. So thank you, America Glenn. Welcome to the chat. I am not an expert in the mushroom coffee. It wasn't stimulating enough, Allie. It wasn't that. It was more so the annoyance of putting the coffee grounds in the cup and stirring it myself. I know that's such a silly thing, but in my brain, I was really equating it with instant coffee, and I like would rather not drink coffee than drink instant coffee. So I think that there was some like connection there, and I would just cause like, okay, this is getting kind of annoying. Yeah. All right. So working with your angels, then what do you do? How do you manage this oscillation between your guides are saying you can do it, your heart is saying you can do it, but your ego is coming in and saying, yeah, but how are you going to do that? You don't have enough time. You're going to run out of time. You're going to run out of this. Well, first we remember that time is not really real. It's an illusion, and it's a technology, kind of maybe like AI of sorts, right? Where hello, Deanne. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Kind of like AI, where it's helping us chronologically and logically and methodically move toward our goals. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make friends with time today. Big time. Big time. I'm making friends with you. We are becoming besties for the next 2 days. I need you to work in my favor, first and foremost. Secondly, I am going to work with my guides and my angels, because what this man says in this book that I mentioned earlier, which is seemingly why I got restricted on TikTok, and now they're not pushing out my content, is that I'm promoting something that is not mine. Like, what? I'm teaching something. Anyway, he says to ask for the MBO. Now, M stands for most, B stands for benevolent, and O stands for outcome. If you cannot remember most, benevolent. Oh, my appeal got approved and TikTok stopped restricting me. Yeah. Like, what? Okay, great. That's great. That makes me happy. See how I didn't give any energy to that restriction and it just got appealed? That's what happens when you don't give energy to things that bother you. When you don't give energy to something that bothers you, it goes away real fast. Real fast. Time, right? You guys, this is such a beautiful conversation already, and it's just like really random, it feels, but it's kind of making sense in my brain. I hope it's kind of making sense for you. Hello, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you for joining. And if you're wondering who the heck I'm talking to, I have a whole team of people on TikTok that I'm chatting with as well, but feel free to drop your comments on the YouTube chat and I will chat with you as well. All right, so VIP says, this is exactly what I need to hear today. I have a big listing coming up and I'm trying to slow down. Don't feed it, Wendy. Exactly, Wendy. You've got this, VIPE. Focus on that sold sign. Focus on that, that contract in the hand, right, VIPE? So I'm assuming that's what you're discussing or talking about. So you can ask your angels for the most benevolent outcome. Yes, ma'am. Okay, go on, girl. You've got this. You've got this. You know how great you are. You know how charismatic you are, how outgoing and social and high vibrational you are, right? Exude that energy. Exude that energy. I don't know. That's like your newest thing, VIP. I don't know why you keep calling me ma'am. That's okay. Maybe it's because you know I'm in the South, ma'am. I don't know. You're welcome. I don't mind. Call me what you will. That's your choice. So you ask your angels for the most benevolent outcome for whatever it is you desire. And what he recommends is that you start small. Start with something like, if you know you're going to a shopping center, like the dreaded Costco or something along those lines, you know that it's always going to be jam-packed. You know that there's always going to be trouble parking. So maybe you would say, I request the most benevolent outcome for a good parking spot. Now, the important thing to remember when you're working with your angels is that they're always going to give you the most benevolent outcome, which means the best outcome for everybody that's involved. So for you specifically, first and foremost, but also for every single other car that's in the parking lot, okay? This is not a very selfish thing. This is an all-encompassing thing. And hello, Shy Gen X Digital Products. Welcome to the chat. And so say you get to the parking lot, and all of a sudden a car is backing out and it's like literally the spot is right by the door. You only have to walk 2 steps to get into Costco. You're winning, right? Maybe you walk a little bit further because there's none that are right by the door at the Costco's I've been to. Anyway, I don't go to Costco, by the way, you guys. It's too overwhelming for me. But maybe you get that spot right front and center, right? And maybe it's raining, and so you're super happy because it's raining, and so you got the first spot because you requested for the most benevolent outcome. And so the angel helped that person leave right on time and helped you arrive right on time for that intersection to happen in your life where you pull right in and waltz on in, okay? Now, what about if we had the same scenario, but it's not raining, and the only spot that is available is there's one spot left. It's for you, but it's pretty far away. And you're wondering, why the heck did my angels give me this spot? This doesn't seem like the most benevolent outcome. But perhaps you've been working on exercising and moving your body more, so your angels are helping you do that. And perhaps the spot that you could have gotten, like this is a spot where you're not going to get door dinged or something like that. Maybe you're only on cars on one side and you're like on the end cap and there's no other cars. Or perhaps you avoid the spot that's under the tree where all the birds are pooping on somebody's car, right? So you have to recognize that the most benevolent outcome is for everybody involved and for the greatest good of all, okay? Now, you can say, I request the most benevolent outcome for yourself, but you can't request for somebody else, right? That would be messing with somebody else's energy. And we don't want to do that, even if it's for their higher good. Why? Because you don't know that person's soul's contracts, you don't know that person's karmas, and you don't know that person's soul desires unless you're speaking with them directly, right? So if you were to want to ask for them or request the most benevolent outcome for somebody else, what you could say is, I ask for the most benevolent outcome for so-and-so, should it be in their highest good? I don't mess with that. I don't work with energy with people that don't request energy work from me. But if you feel compelled to do that, please be mindful, because you, once again, do not know people's souls, their contracts, their ideas, their desires, all that good stuff. Even if you think you know somebody so well, like ultimately they probably have things that even inside of their own soul, they may not be fully connected with and don't consciously know about, right? Okay, so we can ask for the most benevolent outcome. That's really beautiful. Let's take it even, let's practice with that. So if this is a new concept for you guys, I request the MBO. That's all you have to say, MBO. Remember those 3 letters, MBO. Your angels will know what the heck you're saying. And it could be for, I don't know, a discount, the best spot, for it to stop raining, to whatever. Small things, seemingly simple things, start there. Why? Probably unless you have strong faith, you probably want to prove this concept out for yourself. So start small. But if you're like, I believe it, I believe it works, then just go for whatever you want. Go for the big stuff. So what you can do is you can bend time. Say you're stuck in traffic and you need to make it to an appointment on time. You could say, I request the most benevolent outcome that I make it on time with 5 minutes to spare. Even though the clock is already saying that might not be the case, you can request that. And the traffic will start moving perhaps, or something will happen where the other person is also running 5 minutes late. So you're like lined up energetically with them. However it works, once again, it is for the best outcome for everybody, okay? You can also speed up time. I request the most benevolent outcome. This day goes much faster. This meeting that I'm like dreading goes faster, or is called off sooner, or whatever. So you can extend. You're welcome, Nurse Rose. Nurse Rose, give me a follow if you're interested in this kind of conversation. We discuss things like this Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single week. Unless, of course, I'm traveling. In that case, you will know. So next Monday, I will not be here live. So you can extend time out. So today, what I'll be doing is saying, I request the most benevolent outcome that I get this, and half of this done by today. And that I do it in a manner that is very efficient and time moves slower, but I'm working faster. I want time to move slower while I work faster. And that will be my request out. In fact, I've just requested it out, right? And so now the angels and guides will help me be laser focused. The time will seemingly move very slow, and I will be typing and utilizing my energetic mind very quickly. Okay. But Victoria is in the house. Welcome. Thank you, Melly, for the hearts. All right, so that's something very powerful you guys can do. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Why not? Good morning. Good morning. So managing my own Energy yesterday was tricky, as I talked about, because I was dealing with a fire alarm every 2 minutes going off, which was very loud. And that happened for 2.5 hours. So what did I do? How the heck did I get out of that space? I was, you guys, annoyed with a capital A. I was so like, I went to write an email to like the property team. Every time I wrote an email, it just sounded so rude that I was like, I absolutely can't send this. I can't send this email because I know the sweet girl that I'm writing the email to, and I know it's not her fault. And I also know that this annoyance that's happening in my life is for my safety. So there's many things that I was like rationalizing. I was like, this isn't her fault. I would have liked a different type of heads up. I personally would have preferred like, this is the day we're coming and it's going to last for hours, not just like, it's going to periodically be loud in your building. Like, cause that's a lie. That was not real. But then I was like, nope, it's for my safety. Like, it's for everybody that lives here's safety. It's very important. You know, it's kind of rare, but it could happen that there's a fire and we all need to evacuate, right? So when it finally stopped, once the guys came in, I got to talk to them. I felt better because I was like, now I know it's going to stop soon. And now I know my building is done. So I don't have to worry about any banging on my door, which was great. Like I don't have to be disrupted that way anymore. It's just going to be maybe a little bit more noise sometime this morning. And I'm prepared for that. But what I did was by the way, I hadn't showered yet. This is at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I was waiting for somebody to be in my house. And I assumed it would be men. And I was like, I don't want to be in the shower while there's banging on the door, like whatever, right? You guys get it. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to shower and I'm going to reset my energy. Like it is my job. Well, because it is just like it's your job to reset your energy, right? So you guys know, I think I've shared this with you before, that I do a lymphatic drainage kind of routine in the shower while I'm showering. And I kind of like went like on like very serious, like very intentional lymphatic drainage. And I did the very intentional rain water droplets, washing away my low vibrational energy, releasing me, grounding me, setting me back into my high vibrational space, not my low vibrational Lindsay is annoyed space, right? Because that's not helpful for working the rest of the day for my clients. And from there, I grounded my energy. I did a bit of a meditation for myself. And I was like, you know what? I just told myself, I said, you having a bad attitude right now is out of this whole thing is out of your control. So let it go. Number one, it's not anything that you're meant to be dealing with. And number two, you already know that it's not going to help you succeed today. And you need to succeed today. Every single day, you need to succeed. So those were the things I did. I really focused in on releasing as much as it took. I grounded. I did a lot of energy work. I put on my lo-fi kind of good vibes music, and then I got to work. After I felt a little bit better, only then. I did not start working while I was still a little bit like moving through it. I did some steps around the house, cleaned up a little bit, organized my space, and then only when I felt better and ready, I started to work again. And then what happened is I got back into my creative flow very quickly and was moving and grooving. And like I said, almost finished a whole nother report. I'm proofreading one today, and then I will finish one today, proofread, and send out both of those today. That's on the list today, along with my channeled messages for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more signs, and then I'm done. And if I can get all that done today, I will still be in good standing. I may have to take my laptop to Michigan, but let's see. Depends on how much energy I have today and how late I can work into the night. Hi, little darling. So when you recognize yourself, first and foremost, you will recognize your frequency dropping when you're aware of your energy. So that's kind of step one, right? We always know we need to be aware of our energy. Step two, when you recognize it's dropping, do what you got to do, say what you got to say, let it out, but then start to like rationalize with yourself logically and be like, and start really understanding like, why am I this annoyed? Why is this bothering me? Well, it was bothering me because I don't like my creative flow disrupted. I know how my energy works as a manifesting generator, number one. And number two, I felt like they really softened what the experience was going to be. And it kind of felt like they were like lying in a sense, which I'm sure was not intentional. They probably didn't know what it was going to be like either. But that bothered me because I was like, why are you lying to me? And the timing of it was a little bit off for me, right? I don't want to say I'm cramming, but I'm being very intentional with my time over the next 2 days so I can finish the work and have a very relaxed vacation. Now, I know the person that I have my final report with, and I'm sure she wouldn't mind if I take a little bit more time, but I also want to honor and stand in my integrity with all of my clients and customers. So I do my best to adhere to timelines, right? So even me, working on my energy every day, I still have those moments, you guys. I still have those moments. I'm sure you guys do too. But the beautiful part is that when you have those moments and you know you're high vibrational and you know how to use your energy, you don't stay stuck in them. Now, I was in the moment for a good 2.5 hours because that's how long it was lasting. And I was doing some work during that time, some easier work that didn't require a lot of intuitive energy from me. Obviously, because I was not doing anything intuitive while I had a horn blasting in my ear. But recognize that I was able to pop out of that energy really fast, right? Using water. Why? Because I am a water sign. I'm triple water, a lot of water in my chart. So water helps me release. It helps me ground. Maybe you are somebody who has a lot of earth in your chart. Well, then go outside and step on the ground. Put your hands on a plant. Look at maybe some flowers, touch some flowers, something like that. And if you have a lot of air in your chart, then maybe you, to ground, you step out and of whatever annoying situation and you read a little bit. You do some mental stimulation. Maybe you play like a computer game that works the mental capacity, right? Sudoku or whatever, something like crossword puzzle, something like that. And if you have a lot of fire in your chart, well, then maybe just go for a jog. Get it out, right? Get the energy out of your system, that annoying energy, you got to get it out. So knowing those things about yourself will help you reset very quickly. And rather than spiraling down and spending so much time wasted, literally in that lower vibrational state, you bounce back really fast, get things done, and it's like nothing ever happened. So I'm sharing this information with you because, well, I know it did happen, but it's in the past. It's done and over with. Thank you for the shares, you guys, and the likes. And today's a new day, right? Today's a new energy. And so I woke up this morning. I've already been working since 7. We're having this beautiful conversation. I know at some point this morning they're going to do this noise again, but that's okay because now I know what to expect and all those beautiful things. Do I listen to music while writing or proofreading, Victoria? Yes, I do. It is part of the way I get into my creative flow. Proofreading sometimes, but writing definitely. Definitely. Ali says, I had a funk energy moment yesterday as well. Then I got out of it by posting my video. It made me happy and I was good after that. You were glowing in that video, Ali. So keep on posting. I'm so proud of you. Can we breathe together? Yes, Melly, let's do it. I'm ready to breathe. Down to take a breath. BRB, jogging and Sudoku. Mallory says, gotta go. Busy focusing on grounding my energy. All right, you guys, let's take a breath. Krista's in the house. Nice to see you, Krista. Intuitive Bestie, welcome back to the chat. You guys, let's put our feet flat. Let's do 3 deep breaths. Why not? 3 deep breaths. It'll feel good. When we breathe together, let's make our bellies as big and full as we can. And on the exhale, we can sigh it out of the mouth. We can let it out of the mouth quietly. We can roar it out of the mouth. Do what you got to do. This is your time. And just allow yourself to really fill and expand out, almost feeling the air as you breathe it in your nose, traveling down, 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 filling the body. Okay? Ready? Let's go. Breathing in. Letting it go. Releasing fully, you guys. Breathing in. Feeling the air taking up space in your lungs. Maybe your belly's pushing against your pants. Good. It's okay to feel that. We're humans with bodies. What a concept. Then on the exhale, letting it go. Maybe rolling your neck or your shoulders. One more time, breathing in. Letting it go. Oh, that felt so good. I feel like if you could drop into meditation right now. Okay, see you guys later. Just kidding. I'm back, but I could have just dropped into meditation. I could have. Fire alarms are super triggering energy, interrupting the frequency of your own energetic field. Yeah, of course. And it's so loud. I mean, it's literally like 1, 2, 4 feet away and like right up there. I mean, when it blasted, you guys heard it on the, you guys heard it in the energy healing on the Cosmic Collective. You heard it, and it's so loud. So loud. Anyway, that's done and over. It's going to happen again today at some point, but I'm ready and prepared. Oh, yeah. The third breath was when I was like, whoa, I'm dropping in right now. I was like, wait, I'm on live. I'm on live. So yeah, that's kind of what I've got going on. For those of you that are interested in hanging out with a group of high vibrational spiritual beings, you may want to go into the Cosmic Collective. We've been working on releasing fears inside of the collective. Many people inside of the collective are entrepreneurs as well, which is super powerful. We're going to start dropping business resources in there. We are doing group energy healing in there. We're doing a spiritual chat. We're going to do 2 spiritual chats a month now. My travel schedule's been kind of crazy, but we're going to figure it out, where you can come in and go on live Zoom with me, asking me questions about your spiritual journey. If you can't make it live, there is replay available, and you can drop your questions into the community. There's a community board. VIP Erin is not in the house today, but she's the first one that was brave enough to introduce herself. And I'm typing in the community. I'm trying my best to be in there every single day, whether I'm reviewing something or giving feedback. So please drop in. Your hair is gorgeous. Thank you, America Glenn. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. So nice with her. VIP says, seriously, I feel like I go back to bed. Time for my tea. I know, right? Sending energy today, my friend, hoping you get all the things that you want to get done. Yeah, thank you. I trust I will. I've asked my angels to expand time for me. I know that the fire alarm will happen again, so I'm prepared. And I am, I wouldn't say I'm ahead of schedule, but I know precisely in the order in which I need to do things. And what I will do is those hard things first and those very simple things last. Why? Because if I do all the simple things first, it doesn't work with my energy well that way. I have to do those very challenging kind of brainy activities also because I have a lot of brain power right now. I have a lot of willpower. My battery is full at the beginning of the day. By around the 2 o'clock hour, this is my energy, by the way, so I would track yours if I were you. I've been tracking my energy. In the morning, I wake up feeling alive, ready to go, unless I've had really crazy dreams. Sometimes I wake up a little foggy, tired because I've been working in my dreams, but that wasn't the case last night. I woke up feeling very good today, and I will spend the rest of my afternoon until about 2 o'clock working on reports. From there, I already know the exact plan. From there, I will stop what I'm doing and I will shower and reset my energy. From there, I will finish the channel messages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not so bad. 5 left to go for September. And that will bring me toward around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening. Now, if I still have energy after that, which I probably will, I will begin working on another report. And I will do that until I can do it no longer tonight. And then tomorrow morning, I will wake up and I will hang out with you guys and I will spiritual chat with you guys that are in the collective, those of you in the collective, the ladies that are inside. And then from there, I will drop into that report again and I will type like a mad woman. And then I'm going to go get a new set of nails for my vacation. And that is something that will help me reset my energy, come back refreshed, and finish the report. I have to edit many videos, but the editing is very fast for me and it's not something I'm concerned about. And so that can be like a late night Friday thing. Or that can be, yeah, basically that's what it'll be. And I trust, I shouldn't even say think, I trust and I know that I can do it because my guides keep saying I can. Plus I made a pact with God, Source, Universe, Creator, and your girl is ready to go to the next level. So you better believe I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. It brings me joy taking care of others. Let's see what's going on in the chat. You guys are so sweet. VIPE says, so interesting because yesterday my mentor's computer was acting up, so we couldn't meet, stay on our Zoom. Well, I was going to ask you about that VIPE, but I was like, it's none of my business, but I hope everything is going well. It is that Mercury retrograde energy. And so I'm going to also give some Reiki energy to my computer, to myself, to the fire alarm, to time. I'm going to activate and just send some love and drop into my faith and my knowing of my capabilities. Because otherwise I will analysis paralysis myself and I will just stare at the screen thinking, oh my gosh. And my brain will be thinking of all the different things simultaneously and nothing will happen in the physical world for me. Is that how your energy works? Maybe, maybe. I'm still figuring, Ellie says, I'm still figuring everything out. That's why I haven't posted, trying to figure it out. For those of you that are trying to post consistently on TikTok, create yourself a content wheel is what it's called. What is the big overarching theme? For me, spirituality. What are branches of that theme? Astrology, human design, chakras, channeling, messages that come to me in dreams, different lessons I download and experience, and whatever else. And then from there, now you can start to fill in the gaps. And you can almost have every single day something to say. Okay. So for those of you that are building out your business, especially if you're in the Cosmic Collective, we're going to start working on that together. Why? Because it's part of your manifesting. It's part of your desires. It's part of your own journey. And I'm here to guide you on your journey, right? So it's part of my job to help you do that. I think anyway. Although I would not call it business mentorship, but we are going to talk about business inside of the collective. So if you want in and you're building your business, then you should join the collective for $33 a month only. I mean, you get spiritual lessons to heal your energy. You get energy healing. You get a chat with me twice a month. You get community members that are sharing similar interests and business resources and all the things. Allie says, I also found out yesterday that I'm a natural born caretaker, very attentive, respectful, and it brings me joy taking care of others' children and those that have trouble taking care of themselves. I love that for you, Allie, and honoring your energy to not deplete yourself in the process, right? Because you know that is where your superpower lies. Mallory says, America's a hairdresser. She texted me and was like, time to go. Have a great day, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.